Welcome to our YouTube channel. This video is on the fascinating history of coffee. For centuries, coffee has been an essential part of our daily lives and a beloved beverage enjoyed by millions around the world. But do you know how this humble drink came to be such a global sensation? In this video, we'll take you on a journey through time and explore the origins of coffee, its early uses, and how it became the popular drink that it is today. If you're like most people, your morning ritual involves a piping hot cup of coffee. Here's a brief history of coffee in a fun. Legend has it that coffee was discovered in Ethiopia in the 9th century by a goat herder named Kaldi. The story goes that Kaldi noticed his goats getting particularly frisky after eating the berries of a certain tree, so he tried them himself and voila! Coffee was born. Coffee quickly became popular in the Arab world, and by the 15th century, coffee houses began popping up in the Middle East. These coffee houses became hubs for intellectual and political discussions, and some even acted as the birthplace of new ideas and literature, and was introduced to Europe in the 17th century. The first coffee house in England opened in 1652, and by the mid-1700s, coffee houses were a staple of British culture. In Europe, it was met with mixed reviews. Some saw it as a bitter and unpleasant drink, while others appreciated its energizing properties. But it wasn't until the 17th century, when coffee was introduced to the New World via the Dutch colony of New Amsterdam, now New York City, that coffee began to gain widespread popularity. The United States got in on the coffee craze in the 18th century, but it wasn't until the Boston Tea Party in 1773 that coffee really took off. Americans were so upset about Britain's tea tax that they switched to coffee instead, and the rest is history. Coffee and the Industrial Revolution. In the 19th century, coffee became an essential part of the Industrial Revolution, fueling the workers who were building the modern world. This demand for coffee led to the rise of large-scale coffee plantations, particularly in Latin America. Today, coffee is one of the most popular beverages in the world, with over 400 billion cups consumed each year. That's a lot of caffeine. As the world became more fast-paced in the 20th century, instant coffee was introduced to make coffee even more convenient. Invented in 1901 by a Japanese chemist named Satoru Kato, instant coffee was further developed during World War II as a way to provide soldiers with a quick and easy source of caffeine. In the 21st century, the coffee industry has seen a boom in specialty coffee. From artisanal roasters to single-origin beans, coffee lovers are now able to enjoy coffee that is both delicious and ethically sourced. This movement has also brought attention to the role of coffee farmers and the importance of fair trade practices. But coffee isn't just a delicious pick-me-up. It's also been linked to a number of health benefits. Studies have shown that coffee can help reduce the risk of Alzheimer's disease, liver disease, and even some types of cancer. Of course, coffee can also have some negative effects, like jitters and insomnia. But don't worry, there are plenty of decaf options available for those who still want to enjoy the taste without the buzz. And let's not forget about the incredible variety of coffee drinks available today. From cappuccinos to lattes to macchiatos, there's a coffee for everyone. Plus, with the rise of specialty coffee shops, you can now enjoy a truly artisanal cup of joe. Coffee has become much more than just a beverage, it's now a cultural phenomenon. From coffee shops as social spaces to the rise of latte art, coffee has become an integral part of our daily lives and an important aspect of many communities. So there you have it, a brief history of coffee, from its humble beginnings in Ethiopia to its current status as a worldwide phenomenon. Whether you take yours black, with cream and sugar, or in a fancy latte, there's no denying the power of coffee to start your day off right. So raise a mug to coffee, and to the goats who started it all. Cheers!